The reflection. When I was 14, my mom and I moved into a quiet, boring neighborhood on the edge of town. You know the kind. Same houses, same fences, same old people who smiled too much but said too little. But across the street from our new house stood something off, a house that didn't fit. It was older, darker, and looked abandoned, like time itself had forgotten it. The yard was overgrown, the windows were blacked out, and yet, every night around 2 a.m., a faint yellow light would flicker in the upstairs window. At first I thought I imagined it, but it kept happening. Same time, same window, same slow flicker. I told my mom, but she shrugged it off. Probably just a broken streetlight reflection, she said. Ignore it. That place has been empty for years. But I couldn't ignore it. It was like the house knew I was watching it. And the longer I stared, the more I felt like something inside was staring back. One night, curiosity won. I waited until my mom was asleep, grabbed my flashlight, and crossed the street. The air was different on that side. Heavier. Colder. Even the sound of crickets stopped. The gate creaked loud enough to wake the dead, and when I stepped onto the porch, the boards moaned like they hated me for being there. The front door wasn't locked. It opened with a push. Slow, reluctant, like it didn't want me to come in, but wouldn't stop me either. Inside, the smell hit me first. Damp. Moldavian. But underneath that, something metallic, like blood. The house was silent, but not empty. I could feel it, like a breath held in the dark. I crept up the stairs, trying not to make a sound. The light was still on in the upstairs room. Faint, flickering. I reached the door and gently pushed it open. And that's when I saw it. The room was bare. No furniture, no curtains, just rotting floorboards and peeling wallpaper. Except for one thing, a tall, cracked mirror leaning against the far wall. And the mirror didn't reflect me. I froze. I waved. Nothing. Instead, the mirror showed the room. But not as it was. In the mirror, the wallpaper was clean. The light was bright. And a woman was standing behind me. I turned around. Nothing. Just an empty room. I looked back at the mirror. The woman was closer. Her hair was long and black, covering most of her face. She wore a white gown, stained and tattered. She wasn't just in the mirror. She was moving toward me inside it. I stepped back. My heart was punching through my chest. And then she stopped and raised her head. Her eyes were hollow, black, and she smiled, wide, broken, and wrong. Then she spoke, and her voice came not from the mirror, but from the room. You shouldn't be here. I turned and ran, down the stairs, out the door, through the gate. I didn't stop until I was back in my room, locked in under the covers like a little kid. I didn't sleep that night, or the next, but eventually, life just moved on. I told myself it was a dream, a hallucination, just stress from the move, until the following week. My mom brought home an old mirror she found at a garage sale. She put it in the hallway outside my bedroom. It was the same mirror, cracked, tall, leaning against the wall like it had never left. I begged her to throw it away. She laughed it off, said I was being dramatic. But every night now, I hear something outside my door. Not footsteps, not knocking, breathing. Heavy, ragged breathing, like someone standing just outside, waiting. And when I look in that mirror, my reflection takes a second too long to move.